If you are starting a new job soon, make sure you watch this video. I am going to give you 10 great tips to help you make a great impression in your first week at work. If you want to know exactly what to do during your first week in your new job, stay tuned. And just very quickly, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give the video a like, because that really does encourage me to make more great content for you. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, let's start working through those 10 great tips to help you make a positive first impression in your new job. Please write these down. Tip number 1 for starting your new job is to make sure you arrive early and be punctual. This is very important. On your first day at work, be punctual. I recommend you arrive 15 minutes before your scheduled start time. This will tell your manager or supervisor that you care and you want to make a good first impression. Arriving early also shows that you are reliable and dependable, and it sets a good example to your new co-workers. Tip number 2 is to make sure you dress professionally. Again, this is really important. Dressing professionally in line with the company's dress code shows you are compliant and that you have high personal standards. It is better to be slightly overdressed than underdressed as you establish your presence in your new role. Tip number 3 for starting your new job is to make sure you smile, be enthusiastic and positive. Now, when you start work in your new job, your co-workers will be checking you out to see what type of attitude you have. If you turn up to your new job looking miserable or lacking enthusiasm, word will soon get around. Show excitement about your new job role. It's really important. Also, a good attitude can make a strong first impression, and positivity and enthusiasm are contagious. Tip number 4 for starting your new job is to make sure you build positive relationships. Take the time to introduce yourself to your work colleagues as soon as possible on the first day. Now, if I was starting a new job, I would say the following when introducing myself to my new co-workers. Hi everyone, I'm Richard. I'm excited about starting work in my new job, and I look forward to getting to know you all and learning how I can help the team achieve success. Also, make sure you are approachable and friendly and try to connect with people from different departments if possible. Getting to know your team early on will make your work in your new job much easier. Tip number 5 for starting a new job is to make sure, and this is really important, you listen more than you speak. There is a tendency among new job starters to talk a lot about themselves, but if you want to make a great first impression, listen more than you speak. Absorb as much information as possible during your first week. For example, arrange a meeting with your manager to establish what your responsibilities are going to be and to ask them which company policies and procedures they recommend you read and learn. Active listening will help you understand the company culture and expectations. Tip number 6 for starting work in your new job is to make sure you ask thoughtful questions. Now, before you start work in your new job role, write down a list of smart questions to ask. The following questions I am about to give you will put you across as an intelligent, considerate, and enthusiastic employee. Here they are. Who are my co-workers and what are their responsibilities? Which company policies and procedures do you recommend I learn? What are the immediate goals of my team? What are my immediate objectives? Who do I report to? And what advice would you give to help me make a positive difference in my work? Now, if you asked me those questions when you started work for my company, I would be impressed. Tip number 7 for starting work in your new job is to always show humility and be willing to learn. Now, the best piece of advice I can give you in your first week at work is to keep your head down. Do not show off, and be careful what you disclose about your personal life. Get to know your team first and focus on learning your job role and how you can contribute to the team. Always be open to feedback and show that you are eager to grow and adapt to the new working environment. Tip number 8 is to make sure you take the initiative. Do something positive in your first week at work. Don't wait for tasks to come to you. Ask what you can do to help. Now, if you see an opportunity to help or improve something, take action and offer assistance. For example, if a workspace needs cleaning, clean it. If you see that a work colleague is under pressure, offer to help them. Taking the initiative shows you are proactive and motivated to make a positive difference to your team. Tip number 9 for starting work in your new job is to make sure you understand the company culture. This is very important. Pay attention to the company's values, norms, and unwritten rules. Observe how your co-workers operate in their job roles and always follow positive working practices. Conversely, if someone doesn't act in accordance with the rules, for example, if they are late back after a work break, don't do the same. And tip number 10 for making a good impression in your first week at work is to make sure you deliver on your promises. If you are given a task, commit to completing it on time and to the best of your abilities. If you are unsure of how to do something, ask for guidance. Reliability is key in making a strong impression in your first week at work. Okay, so there you have it, 10 brilliant tips to help you make a positive impression in your first week at work. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please give the video a like and make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the very best in your new job. Have a great day.